So I'm going to give you 5 reasons now why we're coming into what will become known as a golden age for one-person businesses. It's true, there's never been a better time to run a small one-person business. Let's go through the reasons now why this is the golden age. And we'll start with an obvious one. Technology has delivered a great new tool for solopreneurs in the form of AI. As you go through your day, you're dealing with uncertainty all the time. In big businesses, you could use loads of R&D to get solutions to problems and reduce that uncertainty. Now, one-person businesses can get answers to a lot of complex issues without spending lots of money, simply by inserting questions into the AI engine. While there are still some issues obviously around the tech, it's being refined at such a rate of knots that soon it'll be extremely reliable and still as speedy as it currently is. The time saving alone creates massive benefits for a one-person business. Next is one of the few useful things to come out of the COVID epidemic. At a stroke, the epidemic laid to rest the idea that it was not possible to deliver using a business model of remote working. The old-style managers, who used to say it will never work, have had their opinions reversed. In large areas of commerce, the cost savings alone are such that there'll never be a full return to the old pre-2020 world, where showing up physically to work was the default. Now the argument has moved on to how can working from home be made to work better. As a one-person business myself, I've not worked on a client's premises for longer than a day now for 2.5 years. I can't see why that should change. In fact, if a client insisted on me delivering my services while on site, I'd turn them down. There's just no need. For the one-person business, the advantages are huge. The travel time alone means that I can free up huge amounts of time and be much more productive. That time, don't forget, was always ours, and it was returned to us by working from home. Next reason. Because of the strides in communication, the individual or one-person business now has meaningful access to a worldwide marketplace. This means that the long tail effect that we saw in digital goods at the turn of the millennium has arrived for specialist services. In some respects, this is a bit of a double-edged sword. Unless you have a human skill or trait that you can market, your current role has the sword of Damocles hanging over it. Yes, companies, solicitors and accountants, this means you. But the great thing for the one-person business is that you can sell worldwide so easily. You can take advantage of, say, your ability to speak obscure languages, or to arbitrate between intractable opponents using your unique talent, reconciling the irreconcilable. Likewise, many large businesses are now very aware of the cost savings that accrue by hiring specialists for tasks, rather than needing to employ them. My business sells program management for specialist medical infrastructure programs. My market's anywhere in the English-speaking world. Hospitals are very used to seeing me on a screen rather than in person. Next reason. As AI hoovers up the roles where machine learning can replicate the human element, there will remain a key area where the threat remains a little way off yet, and that's almost anywhere where the intangible human part is a key factor in value delivery. So going back to the accountants and the solicitors I was talking about, you may remember I said company accountants and solicitors. That's because if you want your case argued in court, you'll want somebody who comes across well in front of a jury. Those law careers will be safe for a while. Likewise, an accountant who can do my accounts and explain to me in human terms why my tax bill has gone up will be worth paying for. Salespeople who sell large ticket items to the public will be worth their weight in gold still. The payment, though, will be for their personality. That will be where they add value. This again plays into the hands of the one-person business. Another reason. Time is not an infinite resource for the one-person business, but making good use of that has never been easier. From email marketing automation to chatbots answering your phone on your behalf, from enhanced data analysis to content generation tools, the multiplier effect on a one-person business's time is revolutionary. The playing field has never been more level, with the ability of one-person businesses to make the best use of their guerrilla-like flexibility compared to the staid old businesses. It's a massive change. Next reason. The reduction of workforces as the baby boomers retire means that opportunities for small businesses, especially in task delivery rather than role filling, gets more and more. One-person business services will become a standard method of plugging the gaps as the older staff leave. So now's the time to get on board. We're at the start of something big.